Hello, it's me, JJ Games. Welcome to today's new series, which is building Jurassic Park in Jurassic World Evolution. Way better than I actually did for my recreation for the movie, so it is going to be a one-to-one replica. However, some of the buildings are not exactly like the movie, like the arrival helipad. It's not the same, it has an extra building, so we do have to make do with that, and we have to use that because there's nothing else, unless we use paths, but it's not going to be the same because there's no coloured paths. We do build some hills, however you cannot build huge mountains like what the movie actually portrays, because we cannot do that in this video game, but Frontier can, because they build these islands and they're absolutely huge, but we cannot do that. So I have to lower down this hill in particular because the water cannot place down because it's too high. It has to be as high as you can actually raise it just by holding down the button. And so we have to just lower it so we can make it better, and we just put the water there and put lots and lots of trees down. And we do have to unfortunately put down the ranger outpost, which I am not happy that I do need to do. However, for a sequel I would like them to just have it as an object, so you can drive the vehicle but it's only in sandbox. So you place down the vehicle and you click on it and you do all those things, but there's no building needed. That's just for sandbox. Sorry if you hear a dog barking, it is in the distance. I'll try to get rid of that for the audio, so hopefully that will be the case. I do place down the cheap path as kind of like the dirt trail that they use in the movie. However, it doesn't really quite work because it's not dark enough and it's a path and it's not dirt, so we do have to go and delete that. But I do try to put down a concrete wall that was in the movie, really small, not as big as the concrete wall for the dinosaurs, just using this path. However, it doesn't really quite work and I don't like the style, so I delete that and put down some of the terrain tools, which was the rock texture, so I go and put that in instead, and it does kind of work as well. So then I put it around the entire place and just put it around for the rock. Because you cannot put rocks close together, we do have to use the rock texture for it to look like lots of rocks, which is quite sad and unfortunate, but that needs to be the case. And I think this is when I actually, yes, I do delete the path because I do not like it, and I replace it with the dirt texture, which isn't really the best, to be honest with you. You can see it from a distance, but it's hardly visible. It's quite sad. And I add the other ranger team to make it perfect. And I do want to put down a path, but it just wouldn't work. From this angle it's okay, you get the illusion. Well, this entire place was an illusion, says Dr. Alice Adler. However, I do try to put as much trees around the building, but it just doesn't work. So we just have to leave it how it is. Now, we put down the rocks, and we just place them and do what they need to do and put them around, because in the actual picture that I am using there's lots of rocks, really small rocks, but we cannot get those intricate details of small rocks and things. So hopefully in a sequel we do get that, and we can place rocks closer to buildings and on slopes without any obstructions and things like that. And because I did look on some of the buildings in the Jurassic World era, and the monorail station definitely has it, and it's grey, little rocks, and I'm like, why didn't they add that in from the beginning in the game so we can use it? I don't know. So right now I do place a lot of the rock texture down, and place all the rocks down and trying to make it look as good as the movie does. It's not exactly the same because we do not have as much rocks and we cannot place them as close together, but the layout will be like the movie. The fences will not, because enclosures would look smaller and things, and I don't want that to be the case, so it will just look all normal. And so that was this. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and remember to like, comment, and definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. It is for free, and thank you for getting 49 subscribers. That was me, JJ Games, and goodbye.